You are watching this video because your Nest keeps disconnecting from the internet. I might have a few ideas that took me some digging to find out, and I'm going to give you the short version of what I did. Basically, what I did was press twist to settings and then went down to check the power level to see if it's getting charged. The problem here was Nest app was telling me low battery for several weeks, and it kept disconnecting from the internet. When your battery's low, it will disconnect from the internet many times. It'll work locally. I mean, you can set it by twisting it, but if you're out on a trip or away from home, you will not be able to see what your thermometer is doing, and you will not be able to make any changes. It is likely it'll still work as usual, but the first thing you want to do is go into settings and look at Nest app and see if it says connected. If it does, then your battery is fine. Mine was saying low battery for several weeks. So I did some digging and I found out that you can basically go to the technical information page. And as I'm talking, I'm having trouble finding it. By the way, you should make sure you have your safety temp set. In case anything goes wrong, you can set that temperature. I'm going to put mine at 44. We live in the far north. I'm not going to have it cool. That's done. Eco, that's if you're gone. You want to set that on your app. Anyway, I'm going to the screen that says technical information. Technical info. Push that. Power. You want to look through and make sure your battery is charged up like 3.7 volts and or so. I don't know what the technical specs are on that, but you would want to contact Nest to find that out. But what you basically want to find out is that there's more volts coming into it than there is on the battery. That 38 volts is telling me that my furnace will charge this. That's where the problem came for me. The problem came for me because something in my furnace quit sending a charge to this. So I tried resetting this, and you can do the same thing to reset your Nest app. And if that doesn't help, then you want to reset your furnace. I'll show you that in a second. To reset your Nest app, not the app, I'm sorry, to reset your Nest thermostat, go to settings. And it's all the way to the end, I believe. It's near the end. Reset, and that's like rebooting your computer. So you click reset. It's going to ask if you want to restart. That is what you want. I just did it, so I'm going to cancel it. But you will want to reset this first. If that doesn't help, and your battery is always low, then what you need to do is go down to your furnace and shut the power off to your furnace for 1 minute to reset that system. That's where my problem was. Now, everybody's furnace is different. And my furnace has like a light switch, like this. Your furnace might either have a switch nearby, or your furnace will have where you can go to your circuit breaker. Now, if you're not sure what you're doing and you don't want to mess up your house or your furnace, then you better call your furnace contractor and have them help you with that. They may even be able to help you over the phone, especially if they've serviced your furnace. Have you changed your filter in the last 3 or 4 months? If not, then you should be changing your filter. Have you had your furnace cleaned in the past 2 years? If not, you better have your furnace inspected and cleaned, because you can't afford a fire. You can't afford your air conditioner to fail in the spring because the filter is all clogged up. And I do have another video on how to change your filter. Filters for summer and winter, air conditioning and heating. Anyway, that's how I remedied this. It took me, I started at 6 o'clock this morning. It's 10:30 in the morning. I did a few other things too, like had eggs and coffee and helped my daughter with a broken Jeep. She was stuck out in that horrible snow that we had. We got buried while I was in Florida. I feel bad, not really, but I'm hoping that my advice helps you with your furnace, with your Nest app and your Nest system. And it may not be the answer, but that's what it took me a few hours to figure out. Basically, that if that is low on power, then all you have to do is reset either this or reset your furnace. Tip! Good thing you stayed till the end. Tip! Did you know that this comes right out of the wall? You just unplug it. And did you know that this can be charged with your phone cord, with a standard Android phone cord, not your Apple? Don't buy Apple products, that's my opinion, because they have all these weird different cords that they market and they don't make available. You can't do other things. So if you have a cell phone like an Android or a Samsung or any other kind, most phone charge cords are the same, which in the decent world, that's how it should be. This charge cord can basically just be plugged into the back. So here's a charge cord. Now when you look at the charge port, oh yeah, that's the one, right? You've seen that before. So it's a standard charge port. I don't remember what the size is called. Is it C? I don't remember. But that's basically how you can charge your Nest if your furnace is not charging it. I would say charge it up once using that to get it at least connecting back to your internet. And then it should be charging as long as your wiring is set up correctly. My wiring is set up correctly. It's been working well for a year. Did you see that yellow dot flash? See the green? Green means it's working well. Yellow will mean that there's a problem in the system. Did you notice that Google bought Nest? I've noticed that the system, the cameras, and the Thermostat app has been working a little worse than it used to, and it's harder to get technical support. Rather disappointing, if you ask me. Hopefully Google catches up with their purchase of Nest and gets on top of the customer service. All right, that's my opinion. That's my advice. That's my help. Let me know if this helps you, because other people can read the comments below and you can learn from each other. Thanks for watching Frosty Life.